Welcome back to K&M Bricks.
Good.
Hi. We got our Lego order in, and Dad has already built it, so, and you helped me with them. But we'll go over them here in just a little bit. Kind of show what we got first. First up, we got the Williams Racing FW14B. Set number 10353. It's almost 800 pieces, and I believe it's $79. And then the Up-Scale Racing Driving minifig, 40819, with almost 700 pieces. This one I believe was $60 if I remember right. And then we got a couple of Harry Potter sets that we'll go over later. But then the reason, I guess the reason is I waited to order these until this little guy was gift with purchase. He is an Up-Scale Baby Astronaut.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll go over them here in just a little bit. Which one do you, come here. You're not even in the video. You're hiding. Do you want to tell them what we did yesterday?
No.
Oh.
No, you.
We went to a car show.
Car
Saw
show.
a bunch of cars, huh? Old cars, classic cars, muscle cars, trucks, hot rods, motorcycles, imports. Yeah, we saw lots of cars. Okay, so let's go over these and we'll come back. Here is the Williams Racing FW14B and Nigel Mansell. There's a fig here on a little stand. Does have the helmet and a little trophy. Printing on the front. Torso and legs, as well on the back of the torso. Dual printed face. Not much of a difference. Yeah, I guess the eyes, a little bit of a difference. Not much. And then the car itself comes on the stand like the McLaren did, with the little plaque down here with all the different specs on it. This one's, it's got the same, the front wheels are the same as a McLaren, but with the Goodyear Eagle printing on them. The backs are a new one. It's the super wide tire, Goodyear and Eagle printed on that as well. And that is pretty much it for prints. All the rest on this is stickers. There was like 30 something stickers on it. Too many. There is quite a few stickers. I mean, there's 5 just right here. And there are 5 there. But, so this is the, I guess the hood or engine cover. Pop that off, you got the back of the headrest there. And then the shape of it's nice. They've got it smoothed over pretty well. Underside a little bit. Then inside, engine compartment here, you do have what looks like the V10 with the vertical velocity stacks intake, the stickers for the valve covers. These blue whips represent the hydraulic hoses that they used for their suspension that made the car an awesome car in its time frame. You got the same upper and lower control arms as before. This one does have the steering on the front now with the wheel that moves. It's got pretty good amount of steering for how little bit of steering it actually has. Seat belt in there with more stickers. The wing here, this bottom is a full sticker, and then the top is another half sticker. You got the normal single tail light for the F1 cars. It's really well shaped. You got the vents in there even. The aerodynamic piece up under the front control arms there. And then all that holds this is a single stud. And it doesn't even really hold it, it just kind of holds it in place more or less. I guess you got these studs up here that hold it in the front. Lots of stickers, of course, but not too bad. They were all pretty easy to do. You don't have to put it on the stand. It does make displaying a little bit better because you can see more of it. I wish they'd have a spot where you could, you know, integrate the minifig into it, but you know, always set it next to it, I guess. Here is the upscaled racing driver minifig with the Octane livery. Just like all the other minifigs, it is the arms twist, the legs turn, the head turns. It uses green for the arms and the legs with the dark green stripe down the side, the red waist, and the white style jacket. This is fully printed. Everything on this is printed, no stickers. Octane is printed. This chest jacket piece, zipper piece is printed. Of course, the eyes are printed. There is one little Easter egg they put in this, but real quick, the one thing they did change from the others is they put slopes in here for the hand, so you can't connect anything to that anymore. I might pop out the two lower ones and add a plate so I can still clip things to it, or maybe build some kind of trophy. The arm build, super easy. They've all been pretty much the same. Same with the leg, has that double joint, slips right on, everything posable. Legs move as much as the minifig up, and then everything falls apart. And that's how it's held on though, just a small section on the inside. I don't have the helmet connected all the way because of the Easter egg that I was talking about is inside the head. So inside, if you take the helmet off, he's a blockhead, a small blockhead, or V6 blockhead, I guess. Or is he engine head? Motorhead. I thought that was a nice little Easter egg. It's got a little V6. I guess that kind of represents the intake and distributor, and then you have the pulley, I guess, there. And then all I've done is there's an extra 1x2 red plate that I put there instead of here, and then that allows for the helmet to kind of go on and sit. I am going to, though, end up swapping this out for a tile. And then probably swapping this out to two plates and then putting a tile down here on the helmet so it can slide right on. The other thing is these studs here, but they do kind of, they'll rest, you know, kind of slide on and just kind of rest there. It's fine. I don't know, with it being on display, I might just connect it down. But I did want to show that little Easter egg in there. You could probably also just connect the backs normal and just pop off the top even. I wish there was a way where the helmet was one piece and you could take the helmet on and off, but that would, I don't know if you could quite do that with the current lineup of bricks that Lego offers. Maybe, if you could do it right, I guess. And then I do wish they would have put something on top here to kind of hold the gaps a little bit better. But nice overall. It'll go on the shelf with some other upscale figures that we've got. Speaking of upscaled figures, here is the Baby Astronaut. The whole kind of reason for this order was to get this little guy. Wanted to get the other two as well, and I got a couple Harry Potter sets, the night bus and one of the classrooms, the charms class. But that was just to get over the threshold, and wanted the other Harry Potter sets as well. But yeah, it was pretty much, I was going to order the Williams Racing and the Upscale race driving figure a little while ago, but saw that this little guy was possibly going to be a gift with purchase, so I waited and then ordered them when they were. But this little guy, everything's printed as well. It's got the space logo on the torso, printed eyes and smile. Wish the helmet could kind of come off on this too, but see, it's kind of all brick built solid. No little Easter eggs that I noticed. The head can come off. That one, I guess that's kind of Easter egg. When you're building the head, there is a lot of colors. I don't know if that is to kind of represent all the different colored astronauts that Lego has or not. I think possibly is. It was only in the head. The body is pretty much grays and reds for the most part. Yeah, grays, red, yellow. The yellow is kind of funny since it's on the inside. And then the rocket pack, I wish they would have done a little bit more to the back to where it didn't look so bad without, but I mean, you're pretty much always going to have the rocket pack on anyways, or the oxygen tank, I guess. The oxygen tank was kind of a cool little build, went together pretty quick, but it was kind of cool little build. Looks pretty good. I don't know if they could have done like a different style piece for the hand to hold regular size bar kind of stuff. Kind of, I mean, like the trophy could have been even just a bracket so that you could still hold things would kind of be cool. But overall, it's a nice little build. It was 250 pieces, so there's not a lot to it. But it is a nice little quick build. It kind of reminded me of the brick heads, just not so blocky of a head. Rounded off head a little bit more. But you got the little gap there between the legs like you'd have. You still got the little shelf over the leg. Kind of like the race car driver here. There's a good size comparison. It's kind of funny, they both had the red helmets as the other one crashes to the ground. You could put his helmet on him. It's kind of funny. But yeah, there it is. The whole reason for this purchase. Kinda. I guess the bonus of this purchase, we'll say. So which one is your favorite? The Baby Astronaut? No, the race car driver?
This.
The big race car?
I like that.
Oh, you like them all. Which one does Maddie like? Maddie likes the baby astronaut.
I like this big.
You like the big one? Yeah. Hey, let's turn around.
I want to build something.
You can build something after we finish the video. You want to tell them bye-bye?
No.
No, he doesn't want to say bye-bye. He just wants to build. Will you put that back, please, so his sister doesn't get it?
I just want to build.
Maddie, you like the little baby astronaut? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to put these up. Well, actually pack them up. Because we're still trying to move. Still trying to sell the house. Not having very much luck right now. Hopefully that will change. As you can see today, it is nice and rainy. No, it looks sunny, but it's nice and rainy. It's been raining for the last half hour. Luckily, we had good weather yesterday for the car show. But so we're going to get this stuff put away. And what are we going to do today? I don't know either. We got a Harry Potter bus to build. You want to build that? Come on over here. We got a Harry Potter bus to build. We got the piranha plant to build. We got a Triceratops skull to build. I think we might do some building. I've also been working on some 3D printed stuff for Maddie here, a little Power Wheel race car that we're building.
I got the 2 drivers.
You got some drivers?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thank you for watching. Okay. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Comment and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. So we're going to keep on doing more videos.
Yeah.
And we got some stuff waiting to get built. I got a bunch of Marvel stuff built we need to go over. We got some Disney stuff to go over.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got sister's little race car to go over. Okay. Well, we'll see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.
Crocodile.
We'll catch you on the next one.
No,
Bye. Maddie, say bye. Bye. Uh-oh, you broke baby astronaut. Or is baby astronaut waving like Buzz?
Oh.
Bye, I'm right here. Bye, everyone. I'm okay. Bye, everyone. Something like that, right?
Can you put it?